some things. All right, so go ahead and start in Tadasana. Put your hand on your belly and your hand on your heart. Just to connect for a moment, connect your feet to the mat, connect your hands to the body, and connect the body to the breath. Just minimal movement with the belly into the hand and the chest into the hand as you breathe in. And feeling everything deflate as you breathe out. And I've been talking this week about cultivating the tools of yoga, not using yoga necessarily as an escape from life, even though there are way worse things that we could be using to escape from life. Yoga is actually a healthy choice. But also using yoga, and I know you already do this, to see where we can learn tools for when life shows up off the mat. So whether it's being still, whether it's challenging ourselves, whether it's being okay with not doing a posture perfectly, things like that. So just have that awareness in your practice today. Go ahead and take one more breath here. Release the hands. And we'll begin with Surya Namaskar A. So inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back. We'll pause here for a moment. And then exhale, Chaturanga. Go all the way down to the mat, just taking this the first couple rounds slowly. Bring your hands to the lower ribs. And then inhale up to a cobra. Curl the toes under. Exhale back for downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Move the legs around, press the hands into the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Get to the front of your mat. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back, lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up, get to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Back to Tadasana. One more time for Surya Namaskar A. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Extend through the crown of the head. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1, 2. Without thinking too much, just decide what the body wants to do, either be still or move, but don't bring the brain into it. Just try to listen to the body. 4, 5. Inhale, look up, get to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart, back to Tadasana. Moving on to Surya Namaskar B. Bend the knees, fingers pointing down. Inhale, arms up to chair. Drop your sacrum a little bit, so drop the tailbone. You have a big low rounding of the lower back. So there you go. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. You can actually leave your fingertips on the floor when you look up. You have the mobility, so just look up and extend the spine that way. Yes, good. Exhale, back to Chaturanga. Good. Inhale, up. Exhale, take it back. Left toes out, right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. So arms all the way up on the inhale. And then exhale, Chaturanga. Elbows touching the sides of the body. Inhale up. Good. Look up, yeah. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right toes out, left foot forward. Inhale all the way up to warrior one. Back heel is down. Yes. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Get to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold. Drop the sitting bones. Inhale, arms up to chair. Exhale, back to Tadasana. Good. Separate the feet. Inhale, grab the big toes. Padangusthasana here. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold. As you fold, you're grabbing onto your big toes and elbows are pointing left and right. 1, 2, 3, let the head dangle. 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the hands to the waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, back to Tadasana. Right leg comes up and out. So we're gonna start with triangle on the right foot. So right toes out. Inhale, bring the arms in front and back. And then exhale, reach down for the toe. Open up the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up. We're gonna go right into the other side. So switch the toes, exhale, come down. Stack the shoulders right on top of each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, point the toes to the back of the mat. Put your right hand on your waist Inhale the left arm up. We're coming into revolved triangle. Exhale, bring the right hand to the outside of the right foot. Stack the shoulders so you're twisting to the right. Bring the right fingertips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, revolve to the left. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Left fingertips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back to Tadasana. Right leg up and out. We're gonna do our side angle pose here. So right toes come out. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, right hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Left arm up and over. 1, keep that left foot pressed onto the mat. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, other side. Left toes out. Left hand to the outside of the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna bring the knee and the hand down. We're gonna come into our revolved side angle this way. So keep the right knee down first. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Try to really get the knee close to the armpit so the right fingertips are touching the floor. Left arm comes up and over. And then if you're good here, curl the right toes under and lift the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop the back knee. Bring the hands down. We're going to take the left foot back, right foot forward. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Get it in there. My fingertips are not touching the floor here. Do it anyways. If they're really far away, then you can do the prayer hands. Right arm up and over. Back leg is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back to Tadasana. Right leg up and out. Face the back of the mat. Prayer hands behind the back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 1. Drop the head. 2, 3, shoulders back. 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Switch your feet. Exhale, come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back to Tadasana. Right leg up and out. We're going to do our Prasarita Padottanasana, our wide leg forward fold, starting with A. So bring your hands to your hips. The thumbs can be pressing the lower back just to keep, the shoulder blades flat and the shoulders back. Be sure your toes are pointing straight forward. Strong legs here. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Bring your hands down to the mat. And then walk the hands to the inner edges of the feet. Drop the head. 1, 2, lift the sitting bones. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to the waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale here. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, back to the waist. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Keep your hands on the waist here. Shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Knuckles of the hands come up close to the head. You're gonna actually turn the palms inside out because you have that flexibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release. Inhale, we reach for the toes. Exhale here. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, so look up. Exhale, fold, elbows left to right. 1, 2, 3. Be sure your legs are still active. 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Bring your hands to the waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, back to Tadasana. All right, gonna do our balancing postures here. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. You might watch me fall here because my balancing has not been that great lately, which happens when we have life changes going on or, making these transformative decisions in our lives. So if you're not balancing that great, that might be a reason why. As long as you're near something to help you. So we're gonna start with our Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. So left hand on the waist, grab the right toe. Have your focus point, your drishti. Exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, right leg out to the right, look to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back to center. Exhale, fold one more time. And then release, both hands on the waist. 1, point the toe. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Go ahead and grab the left toe with the 2 first fingers. So, yeah, right hand stays on the waist, and then you're gonna grab the left toes with the left fingers. Yep. Extend the leg. And then fold. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the leg out to the left. Good. 1.
I let go of my toes, so you know.
That's okay. 2. Your knee can bend. It's okay. Let the knee bend. And if you need to grab onto a chair or something, that's fine too. 3, 4, 5. Bring it back to center. Exhale, fold. Is it your hamstrings that are stopping you or your balance?
I don't know, but my hands cannot reach my toes. I think my hands are too short for my legs.
No, they're not. No, no. It's just the hamstrings. And that's so it's,
Really?
yep. You have pretty tight
Okay.
hamstrings, which is not unusual, especially for someone that's active like you are. So
Oh.
once you get through the hamstrings and they start getting longer, you'll be like, because honestly, and I'll tell you this because this is what my teacher told me, like getting through your hamstrings is life changing. For me personally, I keep a lot of my fear in my hamstrings. So working
Oh.
that stuff, you'll start to be able to loosen up a little bit back there. Okay.
Oh. And I always felt, oh, I'm so short hands, like,
No,
or arms.
no, there's nope. It's definitely easier to make your arms longer with the strap, but you can definitely do it. Eventually you will do it. All right, let's go ahead and extend the legs straight out and point the toe. And then hands on the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. So we're gonna do the other standing one and then come down to the mat. So our Baddha Padmatanasana. So half lotus with the right leg. Bring the foot on top of the left thigh. Knee pointing down. You can just hold the foot here and work on your lotus. And I think that's what we'll do today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Other side. Bring the knee up past the hips first, and then take the foot, top of the foot on top of the right thigh. Hold on to the foot. The left arm can still come behind you. Just grab the arm, the elbow. 1, 2, 3, lift the chest. 4, 5. Go ahead and release. Back to Tadasana, the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then go ahead and come to a seated position. So bend the right knee, cross the legs, and have a seat. Yep, shifting it, good. Bring the legs out front to Dandasana. So starting here, hands on top of the thighs, big toes together, you're looking at your feet for your focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, fold forward, grab the bottoms of the feet. 1. So I want you to bend your knees just a little bit here. And then bring your belly closer to your thighs. Good. 2, 3, and then just keep working your shoulders back. 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release the pose. Cross the legs. And then you're going to lift, tip yourself forward, and then come to Chaturanga. You're going to have to move your hands, which is fine. Just, wiggle your feet and legs through and start working on that. Elbows touching the sides of the body. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, jump through. Left leg stays straight, right knee bends, bring it out to the side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. So work on keeping the belly towards the thigh. And if your hand does not reach here, that's okay. Just keep your hands on either side of the leg and keep the shoulders back. And we're gonna focus on your hamstrings a lot, okay? And then just lead your chin towards the shin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up. Release the pose to do the other leg. So straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, and then up to the side. So Janu Shirshasana typically is head to knee. But to keep your chest lifted and back and to get into the hamstrings, we're gonna lead with the chin. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the pose, cross the legs, lift, tip, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, jump through. All right. So bend the right knee. We're gonna do Marichyasana A. Your right sitting bone is gonna lift, but this is the one where we bind. Thumb points down, we reach behind, and then fold forward. 1. It's okay, just keep trying. Thumb points down, and then the elbow point, yeah, that one goes behind and reaches for the hand. Yeah, you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release the pose. Straighten the right leg, bend the left knee. And then just balance on your right hand for a minute so you can really get the left arm to extend on the inside of the leg. Yeah, thumb points down, wrap around the top part of the knee because it's the smallest. And so you're gonna start inching your way to grab your wrist. Even if you're just clasping the fingers right now. Lift the chest. Yep, see if you can grab a little further. And then as you exhale, lead with the heart. Keep the chin lifted. 1, even if that's not far. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Cross the legs. Lift, tip, chaturanga. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. And then get long through the tailbone. Inhale, jump through. Cross the legs, have a seat. Good. That was awesome. That was actually really good. So just see if you can start crossing the feet to do that. Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and lie down. We're gonna do the same one we did standing, but lying down. So Supta Hasta Padangusthasana. Left leg is straight. See if you can grab the right toes lying down. Knee can be bent. I'm gonna come low. Straighten the leg. So Hold on a second. Yes, good. Now soften the shoulders. Put the head and shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, bring the right leg out to the right, even if it's just a little bit with your knee bent. Just start to feel that opening and the hinge. Yep. Left hand stays on the left thigh. And then the left leg is active. So press the leg into the floor, toes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back to center. All right, other side. Go ahead and extend the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out to the left. Even if it's just an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back to center and we're gonna hug, we're gonna lift. Good. Go ahead and release. All right, so we're gonna come into our back bends here. We're just gonna do bridge pose unless you would like to do upward bow. You show me, I'll watch you. You show me which one you wanna do. Okay. And when you're ready, go ahead and lift. Tilt the pelvis forward first, and then press the heels and press the hands. Good. Drop the head. Don't go too far. Just work on keeping the elbows towards each other and pressing the hands. See if you can take 5 breaths. Take as many as you can, and then tuck the chin and come down. You come down when you're ready. Shoulder blades first. Good. Take a breather. We're going to do one more time. So either bridge at this point, or you can try upward bow one more time. Oh, hold on a second before you do that. For the upward bow, I want you to take your heels a little bit further away from the glutes and then separate the feet a little bit. Okay, so then bring the fingertips under the shoulders. And then you're gonna pretend you have a strap around keeping your shoulders towards each other. And then go ahead and press and lift when you're ready. Press the feet, press the hands. Good. 1, 2, 3, you can do it. 4, 5. Tuck the chin. Good. Straighten the legs. Neutralize the spine before you hug them. And then rock a little bit. Yep. And so we'll move on to shoulder stand, headstand, and then the finish line. So when you're ready, go ahead and bend the knees. Oh, are you coming up? Okay. Talk to me.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, you said shoulder stand?
Yes. Tell me how was the upward bow? Okay?
It was okay, yeah.
Okay.
I know I couldn't do it like normally because I'm tight for not doing anything.
Yeah, no, it's completely fine. You still just to have the strength to be able to push up. I mean, that's a big deal. So, okay. So lie down on your back and then go ahead and bring the legs up into shoulder stand. So throw them up, grab your lower back. Yep. And then just keep pressing your spine up and then support your lower back with your hands and then get the ankles directly over the heels. So you're going to press your heels away from you and your hips towards you. So legs are straight up and down first. And see if you can bring your elbows a little bit closer together. Yep. And so are you bringing your toes behind your head now?
Yeah.
Okay. So toes behind the head into plow and then keep your legs activated. So keep them.
More?
Are they straight right now?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're good. So just take some breaths here. 1, 2, we'll just do 5 because you've already been here for longer. 3, 4, 5. Now drop the knees, ear pressure pose, Karni Padasana. So, yeah, squeeze the sides of the ears, bring the toes together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to try something new, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so to come out of this, I want you to straighten your legs. And I want you to grab the outsides of the legs. So I know you won't be able to probably reach your feet, but grab as close to the feet as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to rock forward into a seated legs up. Exactly. 1, 2.
Wow.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Hey, all the way up though. Go ahead and bring the legs down. Bring the legs down and then come into Upavista Konasana. So, you did good. So you don't have to come too far down here, but press the knees open and press the hamstrings onto the floor. Keep the feet flexed. Just come forward a little bit. And then inhale, come all the way up. Bring the soles of the feet together. Drop the knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round the back and drop the head all the way forward. Press the knees open. Inhale, come all the way up. Use your hands to bring the knees together, and then we're going to practice our supported headstand here. So I know you've already been working with a chair with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and get your chair. If you're able, yeah, I think this will be a good angle for me to see you doing it sideways so I can see your hips stack over your shoulders. Yeah, that's a good chair. So even though you're gonna have to like wiggle your feet out, yep, keep the feet under the chair. Come into your dolphin pose. And then first, make sure your elbows are not too far apart. Make sure you're not squeezing your knuckles together, but they're nice and loose, but still supporting your head. Drop the head, bring the hips up. And then put your toes on the chair. And then start to walk the toes towards the edge of the chair.
This is so scary.
You're doing okay, just breathe. Press your forearms into the mat. Well, you just walked, yeah, don't walk further away from the chair because you actually are you still have room to bring your hips closer over the shoulders. So your butt needs to come closer to the top of your mat. So walk your toes towards the edge of the chair. Yes. Yeah, now you're good. You can even straighten the legs and you won't fall.
Oh my gosh.
You're good. Try to take a breath or two here. You can stay here as long as you like, actually. And then make sure you keep your head down when you do come down. How do you feel right here?
Oh, like I'm putting too much pressure on my arms and my hands.
Yeah, your arms are gonna do so much work here.
Like they're shaking.
Yeah, good, good. They're getting stronger. But your neck was okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So your hips were over your shoulders. That's the feeling to get used to.
That's the feeling when you think you're gonna fall the other way.
Yeah, but then your torso kicks in and then those muscles kick in and then you get this like, you know, gravitational thing happening. And of course, you know, the muscles, the serratus muscles under the armpits and things like that are working really hard too. So
Okay.
it's really, really good. So you can take your child's pose for another breath or two and then just come back to a seated position. And we'll go ahead and I think doing stacking the logs with you will be good to work on that lotus. So bend the right knee. So your bottom leg is going to be at a 90-degree angle. And you're going to try to stack your left ankle on top of your right knee. We want to try to stack the legs right on top of each other. If there's space here, then put your foot in front of the knee. And tell me if you feel anything in the outside of the right leg.
The right one?
Yeah. Where are you feeling
No,
right now?
I feel it on the left here. I have my left over my right.
Okay. So that's where you're going to feel it then. As long as you're feeling it somewhere in the hips, because this is a deep hip opener. All right.
Oh, okay.
So to just go ahead and bring your fingertips in front of the legs. We're just going to keep creeping the fingertips until your body tells you to stop, and then take a few breaths.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then inhale, come up. We're going to switch legs now. So left leg will be on the bottom. And then the goal is right ankle on top of the left knee, right knee on top of the left ankle. If it's too tight, then put that foot right in front. And then fingertips to the floor. Do you still feel it in the left side or do you feel it in the right side now?
No, it's on the right here, like the hip.
Well, you're consistent at least. Take a couple of breaths.
But this one I cannot longer than the other one.
Okay. Yeah, so what you're opening up here in the hips is what's required to get into the lotus pose. So the more you practice this, the more open your hips will get. Because it's not just your hamstrings, there's a part of your hips, I'm not exactly sure which part of your hip socket, but there's a part that is also tight. You're not tight everywhere in the hips. You're tight in the part where you're feeling it. Here.
Stretching, yeah.
Go ahead and come up. Just cross the legs now. We're gonna bring the palms up and then the thumb and the pointer together. Spread the fingers. So we're taking our Anya Mudra, okay?
The index or the middle one?
The pointer finger and the thumb, and then the rest of the fingers stay straight. So inhale, lift the chest, and then bring the chin to the chest. We're going to take 5 breaths here. And then release the hands, grab the elbows behind the back. We're going to do our yoga seal mudra. So inhale, lift the chest, and then exhale, come all the way down to the floor. Let the head touch the floor if it can. Take one more breath. Inhale, come all the way up. And then get ready for your Shavasana. So lie down, put on your sweatshirt, your socks, lie down, take a stretch. Hug the knees one more time if you want to. And rock them a little bit left to right.
Come on.
And then when you're ready, straighten the legs. Arms along the sides of the body with the palms facing up.
I can definitely feel my hips today.
Yeah, that last one was really good for the hips.
Mm-hmm.
All right.